improvements, what that extra weight's done for him, what the experience has done for him?
Well, Ken has, he's had an incredible off season. He worked his tail off all spring, all summer, in the weight room, and did a great job of he went back and watched tape from last season and saw the areas that he needed to improve on, and that was his main focus. And he's one of the leaders on our defense side of the ball, and you can see it in practice. The plays that he's making, and when he's going up against the wide receivers, and he's able to hold his own, and they're not just putting their bodies on him and going up and get the ball and things like that. So he's worked his tail off, and it's paying off for him.
What were some of those things he had to fix or improve upon?
One of the things, when he was, if he had to plant and drive to his left, all right, so he was a little bit stronger, more comfortable planting and driving to his right. So he really focused on planting and driving in the other direction. Really working on as a DB, you always have to work on flipping your hips, getting your eyes back around. So he did a lot of drills where he was flipping his hips, getting his eyes back around, and things like that to keep his hips loose, and put a lot of time focusing on his ball skills. So get a chance to have an interception, we're not dropping it. He's going to catch it. So that was one of the things that he really focused on, and his footwork, just having faster feet, getting in and out of your breaks. He was jumping rope and spent a lot of time on the ladders.
What kind of camp has Tony had?
Tony's had a good camp. He's had a good camp. He's come a long ways from last season. He's more mature, he's been more focused. You can tell he's more comfortable with the defense. He's out there. You hear him talking to the safeties and things like that. But he's doing well.
What guys have you seen the most improvement from?
The most improvement has really come from the two freshmen, Jalen Julius. Well, he's a redshirt freshman, and Jalen Jones. Both of them have got in fall camp, worked the tails off, and throw them in there against the wide receivers, against Stringfellow and DK and Quincy, and they'll get out there and they'll hold their own at times, and so really pleased at where they are right now, especially being freshmen.
How many do you expect to play in the game?
Right now, rotating 5 guys, trying to get 5 guys, just to get 5 guys ready, because you have some of those guys on special teams, and you always have to be prepared just in case a guy gets injured or anything like that. So right now, trying to get 5 guys ready.
Who's number 3 right now?
Carlos Davis. Carlos Davis. He's had a great camp, and Carlos, he's a big force on special teams, and he had a really good spring. And at the same time, he worked a lot with Ken this summer, and he's having a great fall camp. So he's a third guy.
What about Cam Ordway? We haven't heard his name too much, I guess, throughout the fall.
Yeah, Cam, got into fall camp a little bit, and Cam, just growing up and trying to mature, and he made some mistakes. He was making more mistakes than some of those younger guys, and so